Hello and salutations. I'm just making sure everything is running fine. Looks to be a-okay. Guys and gals, welcome. Welcome, guys, to another stream. This time with Football Manager 2026. I know on TikTok it's marked as Football Manager 2024 because for whatever reason, TikTok is like, dude, we don't have Football Manager 2026. And I'm like, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So we're here, guys. It's one of those games that I've been waiting for such a long time because last year we had it cancelled. Damn. And we go back and there's supposed to be some big changes. There are some controversies around it. I can't wait to see it. And I definitely wanted to cover that on launch day to see what the game is like, like what they've added in terms of the type of content and that sort of thing. So, guys, without further ado, whatever platform it is, TikTok, Kick, YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, like, sub, follow would be meaning a hell of a lot to me and it supports the channel. So please don't forget. And let's get to it. Let's get right to it. There we go. Right. Let's see if the sound and everything is up for all platforms. Yes, looking fine. Right. So we're gonna be starting a new career. New career mode and that sort of thing. Let's have a look. So we're gonna create a manager, quick start career, advanced setup career. Okay. So with the advanced, customize your entire game world, decide which countries and leagues are active while refining extra details before choosing who to manage. Okay. Um, does this let me create my own manager? Okay, so we're gonna go with the advanced. So Enterprise National League and League 2 or above. Okay, we'll go with League 2 or above. We don't want to be put too many leagues. So Africa only includes Egypt and South Africa. Um, Asia includes South Korea, Japan. There's usually some good talents coming from those countries, so we want to include that. Australia, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see how many stars. So far, it's obviously fast. We definitely want France. We definitely want Netherlands. We definitely want Portugal. We definitely want Spain and Italy and Germany and Scotland and Wales. Croatia tends to create a lot of good talent. Denmark is a good shout. Finland doesn't really do. Belgium, definitely. Ireland, not really. Norway, they tend to do a lot of good talent as well. Sweden as well. I've got a pretty beefy system, so we are gonna see how far we can push it, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how far we can push it. Ireland, why has it got a star? Ireland doesn't necessarily have that many talent that it generates recent years, anyways. Used to, not so much recently, but we'll see. We'll see. Poland, yes, we're gonna have viewers coming from Poland. Of course, we have to Poland, man. Gotta, you know. Uh, Edits, yo, my friend, it's here. Hammy, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. So, yo, dude, we're selecting the countries for who to manage. I've got a pretty beefy system, so I'm just thinking who to add. Add Turkey. Okay, Turkey, yeah, we'll do that. We add Serbia as well. Arda Güler, true. Okay. Let's go North America for now. We add Mexico, obviously USA, and Canada, and obviously South America, Chile, Uruguay, Colombia. Wow, is that it? Asia, I've already been, dude. Asia only got Japan and South Korea. The Hong Kong, China, Australia. We could do Australia, but yeah. India doesn't usually create that much talent. Malaysia, no UAE, no Singapore, Indonesia. The only one that could add was Australia and China. Maybe we could add China. Um, we could add Egypt as well. And South Egypt obviously got good talent. Um, South Africa, yeah, for some reason Algeria is not there. I was surprised. Algeria, Tunisia, they're not there. They're not there. I'm surprised. Morocco, yeah, they're not there. In the current database, that is. Maybe they will add that later, dude. But yeah, I know. I know. I was surprised. I was like, oh, Africa is only Egypt and South Africa. Okay. Um, you can include Women's League, but no, we don't want that. Um, I'm thinking, yeah, we'll stick with Egypt. Um, I think it's Asia, that's more than enough. In terms of Europe, guys, we don't need Latvia. Slovenia could do. Russia and Ukraine could do. Um, does it reduce the speed? Okay, let's try it. If I add Gibraltar, definitely no. Finland, not really. Iceland, no. Um, let's add these countries as well because I've got a pretty beefy system to see if I can actually push it. Um, um, Russia as well. Slovakia. Yeah, looks like system can support it. We'll stick with that. Slovenia. Oh, we gotta have to add Greece for, Chris as well. Yeah, there we go. I don't think there is anybody from Peru. No, I won't waste Peru. No, let's leave Peru out. Um, Gibraltar, Lithuania, Latvia. Yeah, that's pretty much a good set. I've added Hungary. Pretty sure I added Hungary. Yeah, I've added Hungary. I've added. The only thing is missing is Latvia. They don't tend to have that many players. Could add Romania as well. Belarus, Lithuania, Israel, Russia as well. We add Iceland. Doesn't tend to have Gibraltar. Definitely just be a waste of power. And Finland, will leave that as well. Um, there is, in terms of Asia, there's none of these countries really generate anybody in past FM. So it's just an unnecessary slowdown of our database. That is, I think, you think UAE as well. Okay, we'll add UAE as well. We add UAE as well, guys. Okay, let's go mad. So we're gone with both Egypt and South Africa. We gone because it says game estimate speed is fast. So we're gonna stick with that. As long as it's giving us fast, then we're fine. Gibraltar, North America, we're fine. Guys, this is probably the biggest database I've ever used in Football Manager. That is, oh my god. We may have to reduce some, guys. Oh, it used to friggin' say, okay, this is very slow. Okay, let's reduce that. Let's reduce some. Let's reduce some. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of UAE. We're gonna get rid of South Africa. We have to reduce some of them. We still get some talent out of these countries. It's just maybe not as much. Um, let's get rid of the Bulgaria League One. Um, I'm gonna get rid of Wales. Let's get rid of yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Got rid of thingy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's giving me so many nations. Clearly, usually as you're adding them, it tells you how many are available. But look, we don't need a Slovakia league. We're gonna get rid of Romania. We keep Poland. We keep Poland, guys. We keep Poland. Um, playable. Let's view only. Let's make this view only. View only. Let's make reduce the Greeks to League One. Let's reduce some of these leagues, guys. Let's reduce some of these leagues because it's Australia. Um, we'll get rid of that. Jesus, 138,000 players. Holy hell! No friggin' wonder. No friggin' wonder. Um. Okay, guys, we need to reduce some of these. Oh my god, 138,000 players. Jesus. We gone a little bit too crazy there. Canadian Premier League only. We need MLS, guys. We're gonna get rid of Canada because MLS is the only one that's really relevant. Um, Chile's first division only. China Super League only. Okay. Colombia's first division only. Croatia first division only. Czech first division only. Denmark first division only. Wow. I didn't realize it just generally went for it. We want French league from very low division. We want Germany's from very low division, guys. Greece first division only. Hungary first division only. Italy, we want Italy's lower leagues, guys. We want Italy's. Japan League J1 League only. This one only. Norwegian will go for the first division only. Holy hell. Oh, did you know, dude? It's crazy. Like, I didn't realize that they got Norwegian league from Division 4. I did not mean to friggin' add like every friggin' division under the sun in here, man. That's mental. It's definitely added a lot more than I intended to. Like, why would I want Scottish League lower division? That's far too low. South Korea. We'll keep South Korea. We'll keep the division, lower division. Yeah, dude, that is crazy, dude. Like, that is literally, that is crazy. We have to friggin' remove some of these. Jesus. Um, Looks like we have to remove some of them. Let's remove the Serbian league because we just don't have any choice. Um, let's remove Ireland. Let's remove Hungary. Chinese Super League is good. I'm just thinking how many leagues. That is I thought I'd be able to pull this off. That seems rather very 133,000 is not a bad game speed. Um Argentina. Okay. Austria. Let's remove Austria as well. Belgium. Make it only. Let's make it view only. Second division. Chile. Chilean league. Sorry guys, I'm just having a look to see how I can reduce it. Unusual. Croatia. Let's go view only for Croatia as well. Czech Republic, view only. Not playable. Denmark, we put view only. Egypt, we put view only as well. Greece, we put view only. Okay, there we go. Hungary, we already put view only. We put thing in view only as well. Norway, we put view only. So the players are generated, but we put Poland as view only as well. Russia as view only. Scotland as view only. Switzerland as view only. There we go. It's making it better. Uruguay as view only. Sweden as view only. We keep Spain. We keep South Korea. Portugal will keep. Portugal will make it second division up. Netherlands. That's fine. We go view only for Japan as well. But we add the database there. Hungary, view only. View only, view only, view only. Brazilian league, view only as well. That should. What the hell? Why is it running so slow? I don't quite understand. I've got pretty beefy system. Okay. Argentinian view only as well. Chile view only. Yeah, it's not hard. It's the database because there's so many players involved. If you're able to play in each one of these leagues, there's just so many leagues that are there that it just will take forever. So I get it why they're doing it, but at the same time, it is very annoying. I put South Korea as playable, and I put Major Soccer League. I put Turkey as view only as well. Okay, we go by this. I'll have a look at my system setup because it's for this is too small of a database for this. Gotta admit, I was expecting a lot more than 74,000 to be running at balance speed. Not really sure why. Use fake players as staff, add key staff, add players first transfer activity. No, that's fine. Manage settings for this game. Let's have a look. Full screen, English pound, match sound, music. I'm gonna turn the music off. Graphic quality, we'll put it on balance. We don't need, high graphics. I'd much rather use that for other stuff. Okay, so that should give us a bit more. Transfer mode, well, actually maybe not, because it's not making any difference. Okay, we'll go with high graphics. Go with high graphics. Apparently it seems to be not affecting it. Okay. Pound, that's fine. Okay. And load database. You have selected 64 leagues from 31 nations. The game will start in England, July 2025. Damn. Right, there we go. Load database. My system should be running a lot faster than this. I'm a little bit puzzled. Yeah, a little bit puzzled because this is a little bit confusing why it's actually done that, because there is enough memory. Very, 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 very strange. Finding manager targets. There we go. It's setting up the freaking things. Okay. Choose a team. Right. Guys, so in terms of leagues and so on, I could go. Oh, wait a minute. No friggin' wonder. Because it's adding the women's league as well, for God's sake, to the database for every country. That is annoying, guys. Guys, that is actually annoying. Like, I really don't care. I don't want to manage in the women's league. Look, it's added the women's league. It's added the women's league. There's got to be a huge, complete waste of a database. Why is that by default on? Like, I don't want Denmark's women's league as playable league for me. Hang on, guys. Let me go back. Let's have a look at this career, guys. Okay. Let's go and select this. Right. Right. Okay. Now that makes a lot more sense. Guys, did you see that? Did you see that? Like, this is me sitting here removing all these leagues when I didn't need to. That is extraordinarily annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I've just added 2 nations in there. Like, a lot of the database was slowed down because of the women's database. That is unbelievably irritating. That is unbelievably irritating. Yeah, gotta admit, guys, that was good thing I've noticed that and I'm backed out of it. That is really, really annoying. So for anybody that's tuning in, guys, make sure as you're setting it up to go and turn off the women's league if you don't, because by default they're adding it. Like, nothing against women's game, don't get me wrong, guys. but it's very, very annoying. Look, I've added all these leagues and I'm still at balanced. That is shocking. That is shocking. Right, okay. At least we discovered it. At least we discovered it, guys. At least we discovered it. Right, let me just change this now because yeah, that was disappointing to say the least. Let's put this view only. We want the faster game. We don't want to really go crazy with this. View only, view only, view only, view only. French, Greece, Germany, view only, view only. Portugal, we don't need Portugal League. That's fine. We added make it view only. We added Spain and Italy. All the major leagues are there. There we go. Large. That's much better. That is much, much better. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at the leagues. Sorry, guys. I'm just having a look at the leagues. That the leagues are correct. J3 or above. Netherlands. We're adding, guys. We're adding as much database as possible. Scotland. Scotland would do the championship or above. Spain above. Turkey. There we go. Right. That's more like it. Right. There we go. There we go. Chaudhry, how you doing? I can't believe they're turning on freaking women's game by default. Jesus. Right. We have got now the leagues, men's league, so setting up correctly this time. There we go. Right. What the actual hell? Guys, you just saw that. I have do not set up any of the women's league at all. What? Okay, this is gotta be a joke. This is gotta be a joke. I don't want any of these leagues, like, at all. Go away. Right, guys, what the hell is going on? Look, includes women's leagues. So I have to remove them. Holy friggin' heck. Right. This is shambles. So basically, they're forcing down the women's league down people's throat. Like, you don't have a choice. Okay. Wow. We just gotta deal with it, guys. I'll deal with it. Hang on. Right. Let's go women's league. Look at that. Playable, 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 playable. You have to go and turn the damn thing off if you do not want women's league. Look. What the actual hell? If I'm turning off women's league, Right. So if I'm removing women's league, it is removing the men's league as well. Is this an actual joke? What the hell? Right. Okay. Okay. Sega, I don't want to play as women's league. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. They want freaking heck. That is insane. Look, includes women's league. So if you select Japan, by default, you are forced to also accept women's league as well. I do not want to play as women's league. What the actual hell? Wow. Wow, this is... Yeah, dude. It's like, right, okay, you know, I don't want absolutely anything to do with women's football. No offense. Like, seriously, no offense, but I don't want to play women's football. I don't want to play women's football. Why is it taking, like, guys, look at the amount of unnecessary database that is forced just so I can play Football Manager as normal. Like, I don't want to play. Like, look at that. If I want to play these leagues, then I have to have the women's league as well. Is this a joke? No. Look, in advanced setting, there's no way to get rid of the women's players. Let me ask. Yeah, you're right, Edits. Let me ask the AI. I don't think so. There is any other way. Um, wow. So you have to actually, guys. So you have to actually go to the database of the game and actually remove the very file for the women's league by the looks of things to be able to do it. Wow. That is just shambles. That is like literally complete insanity. So if I want to book in any of these leagues, I am forced to also use these other. All right, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Yeah, that is mental. That is absolutely mental. guess that's the new norm, guys. Guess that's the new norm. Yeah, that is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. That I am literally forced, forced. And you know what? I don't mind it. But literally having this database actually slows down the game for something that I would never play. I would not play as Women's Super League. I've got no interest in it. No offense, I just don't have interest. But apparently I'm forced. Anyways, we digress. Okay, right. What team are we going to go for, guys? Let's have a look. We got France's men's all the way to National League. We got Germany's up until Bundesliga, and we got Sing. Let's go with somebody familiar. No, edits. We gotta start with bringing somebody up, really lower division guy, dude. That is the challenge. That is the fun with Football Manager, taking over a crazy, really rubbish team and building a team. Do you know what I mean? Leeds is in Premier League, bro. Leeds is in Premier League. I'm talking about league, lower league divisions, dude. Lower league divisions. That is the exciting part. If you manage Man United, that's just too boring. Because it's just already in Premier League. Luton Town. Okay. Let's have a look at the Division 2. What teams have we got? Okay. We got Salford, we got Shrewsbury, we got Swindon, Tranmere, Walsall, Oldham, MK Dons, Grimsby, Crewe, Barnet, Accrington, Bristol Rovers. Yo, Chris, how you doing, my friend? We're playing Football Manager, finally. You did a ding-dong ditch. What? I am confused as heck. FM 26, indeed. FM, yes. Bro, Chris, guess what? They are now forcing women's division in FM 26. So as soon as you select the men's division in England, you also have to have women's division in the database as well. You know where you ring a well and run. Oh, don't, dude. That's horrible. Don't do that. I did it when I was a kid, but yeah, no, should have done it. Be nice, kids. Be nice. So, Chris, we are now, we're now edits. Chris, what do you guys think? We are now selecting a team from a lower division England. We have a bunch of different teams. Yo, no, it's not W for buy like more players because it added, he slows the system down, lowers the frigging thingy. Yeah, bro, it basically lowers the database. If you don't want to play as Women's League, you stuck with them regardless, which is hella fun. Right, let's go with lower division edits, Chris, of England, right? Probably that's what I would have recommended, but probably wouldn't have sold. So that's why they are forcing it. They're literally grabbing a stick and ramming it down a throat. So we are Blackburn is division, dude. Blackburn is division 1. So we're going with division 2. So we're going with division 2. So we got Accrington, Barnet, Barrow, Bristol Rovers, Bromley, Cambridge, Cheltenham, Colchester, Crawley, MK Dons, Salford. I could go Salford. I could go Salford. I don't think there's an ex-Premier League here. I could go Salford. You know, they're made by the Man United guys. They're you know, they're struggling. Notts County are probably are the only ones. Yeah, Notts County. Oh, Grimsby. Yeah, top half. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They did beat United. Um, so okay, I'll tell you what. Let's we could go Salford. We could go MK Dons. We could go Grimsby, but I don't know about Grimsby. Shall we go Salford, guys? What do you guys think? Finance is secure. Below average use facility. Basic looks insecure. Oh, Notts County is insecure. Good training facilities, good youth facilities. Um, MK Dons are doing pretty damn well, guys. They're actually got good training facilities and good youth facilities. I could go MK Dons. What do you guys think? Or Salford? Salford is average training facilities and below average youth facilities. So they definitely need improving in terms of the club itself. What do you guys think? Chris, Salford or MK Dons? Let's narrow it down to these two. Or Notts County. We could go Notts County as well. What do you guys think? Which one? MK Dons? Okay. MK Dons it is. Or should I go Salford? A little bit more challenge. Uh Naz, the game, yeah, we just loading it. We just loading up the database and that sort of thing. Good game. The only thing is, the women's league is now mandatory. So just bear in mind that you have to add the women's league database when you're adding the top leagues in right now, which is I was a bit disappointed because it's added a lot of unnecessary load on the system. When I don't want to play as women's league, unless you do, but it's not optional. Why don't you try Dortmund? I want England, dude. I want England. Then I'll do another nation. The first time, dude. I want first time around. No, it's not a men's versus women. It's just the women's league. You can manage in women's league as well, but women's leagues are added by default. So Naz, basically you get when you're selecting a databases of what leagues that you want to have in your options, women's leagues are also there. So as soon as you select England, England's women's league are automatically selected as well. So you have to have them as at least view only. Yeah, it's very annoying. I don't want it because it slows down the system unnecessarily, but it did not give me an option to remove it so far that I've noticed anyway. But it's very, very annoying. Um, so shall I go, Chris? Shall I go Salford, guys, or MK Dons? Let's just make it simple. MK Dons, Salford, or Notts County. I don't want to do Dortmund too because I want to leave that to when I play another league afterwards. But also remember, if Dortmund 2 makes it to the German top league, they can't play in Champions League at the same time as Dortmund. Southward? What do you mean southward? What do you mean? Okay. Uh let's go with MK Dons, guys. Then not necessarily, not necessarily. Right, let's go MK Dons, guys. It's not the most difficult. Do I want to help the loves the club, secure, finances secure, finances secure, finances insecure. Notts County. I tell you what, because Salford are with in the same league as Man United, let's go with Salford. Let's go with Salford. All right, we go with Salford. Right. Let's create a manager profile. Okay. Body. Okay, I've got to select a preset. Okay, let's go with the tie. Oh, this dude is very. Yeah, let's go with the tie. Average. Wow. That seems a bit boring. Let's go with this dude. He seems a bit more relaxed. Bit more relaxed guy. Friggin' heck. Facial hair. Why is the face shape is like that? Got the Game Pass for $13 on CD keys and you get FM26. Yes, if you want to get, Naz is right. If you want to get FM26 on Xbox Game Pass, it is cheaper. And if you get the Ultimate, you get it on both the PC and Xbox. Although the reason I'm playing it on Steam is because on the PC, Xbox, it is very limited in terms of some of the databases that you can share and that sort of thing, which is slightly annoying, won't lie. But yeah. Um, okay, so they added a bunch of different things. Wow, okay. Seems like that does not look like this. Or is it me? This does not look quite right. Okay. Let's stick with this. Eyebrows doesn't really matter. Oh my god. Freaking why is my character looks like he's not had something to eat in a long time. Wow. I've got to admit this does not look that great. Wow. Why is this even here, guys? I don't they've added this, but this is not a very good character creation. Oh my god, this looks awful. Okay. Like wow. You have to scalp him. You can scalp for more customization. I know, but it's a little bit strange. Face, tall, short. It's just kind of like adds a little bit face shape is not adding a much more of a thingy. It adds a bit more like jawline. Like I selected this, which is a bit rounded face, but definitely even without a drop jawline, does not look anything like this. Okay, let's try this. Jaw. Okay. Uh, Forehead. Lots of customization, but chin. I just wanted to look a little bit better, just a little bit. Wide. Okay. Yeah, I know his eyes are not even. I'm gonna have a look at the eyes in just a second. Um, okay. He's got a lot of different features, but like by default, when you're selecting something, the eyes should not be like this. Like this is a default option, and yeah, this is not the best. Wow, this is it adds a sculpt. Like, why is it? Hang on, what's that got to do with eyes? Why is it changing the shape of the head? Um, I guess this is as best as it possibly can get. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Definitely not none of these. Holy friggin' heck. Right. Please wear some glasses or something. I can't put the style on them. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, it does not look like the eyes can be adjusted that much. Okay. I can't scalp it anymore. Like when I'm adding this the actual positioning of the eye is not affected. So this one is a bit higher than this, but you can't do anything about it. Wow. Guys, why did they add this? This is totally unnecessary. Like, look at this picture on the side. Like, how it that does not look like this. Like that does not look like this. Seriously, that does not look like this. All right, we just go with it. It doesn't matter anyway. It does not matter. We had a special we had a stroke, and for some reason one of our eyes. Nah, dude, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. We had a stroke. It's one of our eyes is slightly higher. It's all good. We move on. All right, first name. Um first name. Uh, God, something funny. Something funny, something funny. Something that like I don't know. I don't know. Uh oh, why is it not typing? Where the tick? Ah, it was on the wrong thing. Sorry, it was on the wrong computer. Right. First name. Eyes apart. We're eyes apart, guys. We're eyes apart. We're eyes apart. Middle name. Uh, eyes apart. Eyes apart. Nah, we'll keep it without a middle name. Born. Born. Let's go with I don't know. He's not too young. He's not too. In 1980, he's in mid 40s, and he's got his birthday in July, so he gets a birthday gift every time transfer window opens up. There we go. Address me. My first name. Eyes. Last name. Look. Don't look. Address me as eyes don't look. No, no. We just go with our eyes. We go with eyes. Next. Place of birth. Um, place of birth. Uh, place of birth. Let's go with Britain. Let's cause why not? Where is it? Britannia. Does it just goes by England? Okay, maybe it just goes by England. I go where I'm at. Leeds. There we go. Nationality. I go with British, innit? He's born here. Kind of common sense. Freaking heck. British Virgin Islands. You know what? I should go British Virgin Islands just for the laugh. You know, I'm gonna select that. Cause why not? Cause why not? British Virgin Islands. So we're eyes apart and we're from British Virgin Islands. Yeah, there we go. It's time to tell you who you are. There are too many countries overall manager. Okay, all right. So now we gotta be selecting setting credentials step 1 of 3. What level did you reach in your football career? Credentials. Let's consider who you are as a manager. These are past the achievements which you add to your reputation. Okay. Reputation pending. Okay. So how likely that you land top jobs? How likely you lose your job if a result goes against you? Oh, so they added a reputation now as well based on your past things that you've done and that sort of thing. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're going to say continue here. Football career. First, tell the world what level you played as a footballer. This contribute to your reputation. Okay, right. So, what level did you reach in your footballing career? Generational supporter. You defined a generation on the pitch. Continental icon. Domestic champ. You consistently appeared in top tier domestic football. All right. We're a continental icon. We're eyes apart, dudes. We're eyes apart. All right. Non-playing role. Now, tell the world about your previous non-playing roles. Okay. But will not contribute to your reputation. So apparently this will not contribute to your reputation. Sorry, guys. Apologies. So coaching. I was a manager. Recruitment and football operation. I was a scout. Your experience, head of youth development. Yeah, let's go with the head of youth development. Yo, Wisumi, how you do's? How you do's? Medical. You have experience working in the medical and physical performance departments. No. Okay, we'll go with sports scientist. Punditry and media. I commentated. I dabbled. We didn't always see eye to eye, but yeah, you know. Referees matches and official. No. Um. How well you're known for? Okay. Eh? Ah, you got to select one of these. Oh, right. So you can't have No problem, Musumi. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so we got to select one of these. I say because we're 45-year-old guys, let's go with a head of youth development. This is our, This is our experience in that sense. So let's go with that. Oh, we can select another one, but it does not let me select two. Eh, wait a tick. Huh? Ah, recognized across own continent, recognized worldwide. We're head of youth development and we're recognized worldwide. Okay, there we go. We're recognized worldwide as the dude that recruits youth. We don't necessarily see people eye to eye, but yeah. Sorry, guys, I can't help it. Right, Continental Pro license. You're among the elite in the game with the highest qualification possible, ready to take any challenges at any level. Continental, you're well known and have a dedicated time and ambition to move forward, learning more with each qualification. All right, all right. No, we're decent. You know, we know our we know a thing or two. Uh, we're a Continental Pro. Uh, let's go with a Continental Pro. But we're a Continental Pro, but we're taking on a challenge of trying to bring Salford up. All right, let's go with that. All right. Coaching style. Your reputation is set, and with that overall managerial ability, but that does not wholly reflect who you are. A lofty reputation is not essential to a successful manager career, but it can give you a head start. The choice you continue to make here will determine your relative strengths and weaknesses. You're free to proceed with no specialties, indicates your preference for all-round approach. Okay, fair enough. So basically, we got the reputation now, but that does kind of it used to be earned, but now you can kind of get it selected prior, which is fair enough. But at the same time, we got a kind of coaching style. Coaching attribute is good, 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 good. Okay. Mental attributes, authority, adaptability, determination, motivation. Okay. So, okay, and tendencies, okay, will contribute to make it throughout your career. Okay, so they've added quite a lot in terms of kind of mental things before behind the game, which is fine. Um, we like attacking football, okay. Um, we like develop. You want to develop young talent, so we're ahead of youth development. So we definitely wanted to be a developer in that sense. Focus on specialism like goalkeeping and fitness to gain edge in those areas and cultivate reputation as a leader within those disciplines. We don't want that. I don't want a specialist because we're a manager that's all around us. So I don't think necessarily a specialist is very good because we're going to be managing a team. Um, Focus on smallest tactical details, trying to win. Okay. Energetic, outwork and outrun your opponent with an up-tempo brand football. I want that. So we can only select three by the looks of things. So if you want to develop, you want energetic, and we want attacking football. So we can't be obviously an entertainer, which is a bit odd because you would imagine somebody who's attacking and energetic will be an entertainer as well. Um, but we're not, which is odd. You would imagine those two would be there. Again, you would also imagine tactician would be very much part of that similar style. But I think I'm gonna stick with attacking, energetic, and developer because I want to develop young kids in terms of young talents and that sort of thing for the team. So let's go with that. So that seemed to actually give us good attributes, people management, and so on. Okay, that's good. Okay, personality. Finally, let's shape your personality and what defines your personal approach to management. This will contribute towards your mental attributes. Okay, fair enough. Right. So driven. You're highly determined with a clear focus on what you want to achieve, with a drive to control every aspect of management. That's not bad. So we can only select two. Okay, so we can only select two. Um, so if you're wanting to develop kids and we want to also play an attacking football, you value the ability to bounce back from disappointment more than anything else. When you get knocked down, you get back up. That is a good attribute to have. So I think that's quite important. Your priority is to instill a high level of discipline and standard and ensuring people are held accountable each and every day. Maybe that becomes a bit too or I can't say the word. You know what I'm saying? Um, Authoritarian. We don't really want that. Um, you see, if you are, if I put this, it puts the attacking football to good, right? Convincing. I think you have a way with people that persuade to do a part of to be part of your journey. You want to be a strong recognition leader for your team. Place a premium motivation, inspiration. Okay, I think inspiration is better than so inspiration I think is better than convincing, because that's proactive rather than reactive. So I'm gonna go with inspirational and resilient. Okay, right. That seems decent. That's we build a decent enough profile. Good coaching attribute: attacking, fitness, tactical good, possession good, working with youngsters very good, people management outstanding. All right, I think that's a good level of balance. We are eyes apart. Right. Let's start the game. Right. Salford set to a point, eyes apart. 44-year-old British Virgin Island manager. Sorry, guys. I just could not help it. He recognized through North America as a player. He was recognized throughout North America as one of the most iconic name of his era, while he also carries global reputation for his work and recruitment. Seemed perfect set for this opportunity. Ooh, damn, we were very much recognized. Messages. The messages feed is hard. Okay, that's just standard. Filter to only show new messages. Okay. Filter to only show messages that have tasks to complete. Filter to show messages that are unread. Okay. Headline news are from around football. Gather, share the full. Okay. Right. Calendar provide snapshot of what days looks like, typical training based around fixtures list and planning, but your more important events to be aware of and plan around to make sure that you're on schedule and prevent for any eventuality. Calendar. Okay. All right. More information, fixture schedule. There are always more information portal throughout if you're cautious about your wider football league. Right. Okay. That's fine. For more information about okay. We kind of guys, we will go with the flow. Yo, Eddie, it's nice to have you back, my friend. Right. Okay, so we'll save as eyes one. There we go. We'll do it as eyes one. Our character called Edits because of that eyes issue that we have with the character creation is called Eyes Apart, by the way. Right. Welcome to Salford. All right. Facilities good. Wages. Transfer. So we got £75,000 budget. Okay. All right. Let's filter them. Okay. Is it automatically filtered? Does not look like it's got an option here. All right. Salford, higher eyes apart, contracted on Salford, that's fine. training facilities below average for youth, which is not particularly great. Gary Neville. Gary Neville, guys, is our respond required. Negotiate. Required. Work within the bar, within the wage budget. Required. Gain automatic promotion. Wow. Okay. Right. So we got 5. Okay, that's reasonable. Response required. Okay, understood the importance of tactics and start to build a defined style and play overall approach winning matches. Your overall tactical philosophy is likely to do. Right. Propose. Personal. Begin introduction. Okay. Right. So we gotta create an introduction. Right. So they've changed this screen a little bit. Tactics. Okay. Right. So let's have a look. Gegenpress, extremely aggressive pressing, attack with speed and intensity. Let's have a look. So wins the bars high up the pitch, high intensity can unsettle oppositions, very tiring for players. Turnover focus approach leads to less control. Okay, so we like intense football, aren't we? So higher defensive line, high press triggers prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Counter press in transition. Okay, tiki taka. No problem, Chris. No problem. No problem. Tiki taka. Tiki taka means to dominate the match throughout the combination of intense pressing and a very patient, short passing, attacking approach. A more extreme variant of control possession style. Okay. I don't like the control possession, guys. I'm not a huge sort of thingy style focus on retaining vertical tiki taka. Vertical aims to dominate the match throughout the combination of intense pressing and very patient short passing. Team is instructed to play narrow in attack. Congestion is the appeal, but also creating smaller pressing distances between teammates to allow for quick 1-2s and fluid thingy. I like normal tiki taka than vertical tiki taka. Gegenpress is very good if you got a team that's kind of got the thing and you got a lot of players on the bench, which we probably won't do with this team. So we gotta go with tiki taka as in my opinion. Park the bus, clean slate. Yeah, we'll go with tiki taka for now. Formation in possession. Okay. Suggestions 4-3, 4-3-3, DM wide. Okay. 4-2-3-1. So if we got 4-3-3 with these kind of players playing as a wing back, guys, I think that could be quite helpful. I'm not a huge fan of this system 3-4-3 because although it seems very good, it does not have a lot of gameplay in the middle, and these two midfielders can get absolutely overrun. This also, there's a big gap between these, so I think this is a little bit more balanced where this defensive midfielder can kind of run, like essentially kill the game in around here, and allows these kind of two wings to kind of move forward a little bit, so we can give him a bit more like a wing back roles. And essentially this one works as a so essentially a kind of a variant of this without it falling too defensive like this. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with this. Formation out of position. So this is formation in position. Okay. So formation in position, that's actually pretty good. So formation out of position, 4-2-2. Yeah, dude, maybe bear with it. I will give it a go. You will see a game or two playing at it. You're gonna see what it's like, so you're gonna get a bit more experience. Um, I'm thinking, guys, out of position. I don't like these two to drop down too far like this. So 4-1, 4-1-4-1 is good. I prefer this in out of position. So another person comes in and protects the midfield. So, and essentially midfields kind of move in a little bit further up in terms of protecting. Let's try this. So I'm thinking one of these guys, the box to box midfielder, moves in here. Box to box midfielder. Yo, thank you for, is it Inspire Chrome, Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just loading up the game for the first time. This is my first game, buddy. I've not played the game yet, so I'm just deciding what possessions to go for, buddy. Uh, so I'm thinking, guys, this DM goes here, right? And this one, that's box to box, that's also got defensive capabilities, goes in here. So that gives a protection. Yeah, no, dude. This is FM26. Obviously, it's just got launched properly today. So hopefully, we just looking through it. Yeah, one thing, in case if you're interested in the game, just so you're aware in terms of the database and your system requirements, once you load up the games, the Women's League is mandatory. So you are literally, as soon as you add it, you are forced to add it for all English leagues, including Women's League as well. I've not been able to remove it out of the database. So it does seems to add an unnecessary load on the system, just so you're aware. So I am making people aware of it. Uh, so I'm thinking one of these guys, if you're out of position, if you got two players, these two players push the defense line a little bit further back. What other systems is it giving me? Out of position. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is the best, guys. This is the best. Um, so essentially, this one comes in chucking in here. One of these goes here, and basically one of these goes there. So it presses the guys, the defense, while we got two CDMs, so we can break in transitions. Uh, you always do just chatting or games too. I do mixed. I don't do chatting that much, dude. I primarily game, but sometimes when it's like a release or something like that, release of like a, I don't know, maybe like a announcement of a game or an event, it will be just chatting that I do. I don't do just chatting in general, but maybe something I'll do in future. Maybe. Right. So let's stick with these guys. So we'll stick with that. Okay. Tactical setup. The main navigation allows. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated, dude. Uh, by the way, thanks for giving it a watch. Really appreciate your time as well, buddy. Feels like mini podcast. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. No, it would be amazing to have like, see more of you guys and see hopefully give you guys better content would be amazing. Uh, right. So the main navigation allows you to choose from up to 3 tactics. Currently what I've been working on training. Okay. Uh add further details, adjustment to see from backroom team to quick pick a match day squad when you need to. Okay. Tactical setup. So that's in possession, out of possession. Um, Oh, 100%, buddy. 100%. You're welcome. At the moment, it's baby steps. It's very, very basic in our Discord chat. But absolutely, whenever I'm about to stream or something, I go in there. Some of the guys are in there, and hopefully it's early stages. So maybe it becomes more active and better in future. But it is baby steps. But absolutely, dude. Absolutely. We'd love to have you. Um so your team will play in two distinct phases. I play, by the way, a variety of games. I cover loads of different launch of games. I've been covering Outer Worlds at the moment. I covered Ark Raiders. I'm still kind of playing that. I played FIFA. I will be playing Call of Duty. So I will be checking loads of different games when they kind of come out and that sort of thing. Variety of different sorts. So it's not specific for sure, no. And obviously today is the launch day of Football Manager. So absolutely you know, we'll be covering it there. There should be a link on Kick, I believe. Let's have a look. Sorry, let me have a look for you now. It's on my channel. There should be a link there. Yeah, it's in the info on the channel, dude. It should be. It's there. Do you know when you go into the main page, if you roll down, it says About Me, Hardware, Rules, Schedule, and Donate. Then there's a Discord. And if you select the Discord page, if you click on it, it will basically take you to Discord. I've just selected it. I might just make it more of a clearer link. It's in the bio section underneath it. But I'll add that in the description. You know when it says About Me, Hardware, Rules, Schedule, and Donate? Yeah, no problem. Apologies. I'll make that a bit more clearer. I'll go and adjust it. Your team will play in two distinct phases: in possession when they have the ball, and out of possession when they don't. Okay, obviously. The combined view takes on an average possession assignments assigned to each player. No problem. No, thank you for taking the time, man. Really, really appreciate it, buddy. Um, but to change your position, you need to use the in position, out of position. Okay. In position, out of position, both. Okay. Interesting. Team selection. This is where you pick up stronger 11 as part of matchday squad. As already mentioned, you have options to use quick pick, but you can also have full flexibility to select each player. There are rules for both phases of play. See the relevant section. Okay. So I can select both phases of play. That's fine. Okay. Visualizer, IPO. Okay, tactics. Okay. Let's see. Yo, Myrex, thank you. I've just seen you follow. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, okay, so let's go with recruitment, guys, because we're on 1st of July. First of all, let's have a look. Player database. The player database is your main resource to discover more about players in the football world and one of the most important tools at your disposal. Depends on a number of factors, including scouting range, staff knowledge, and affiliation across partner. Okay, so recruitment badges. Sorry, budgets. Why am I saying badges? I'm not. Okay. Recruitment objective. You have your own plan future. The recruitment objectives are set. Uh, So, um, transfer room is used by real life cards to bring transfer market closer together than ever before. You have a powerful set of options available here to ask other clubs for exact profile of players you would like and from decision faster. Okay. Squad planner. Squad planner allows you to plan for the future and to get potential signing alongside those already on the contract. Looking for the okay. All right. Um, yeah, we have that amazing person joining our community. Thank you once again for Myrex to join our Discord, and again tuning in on Kick Edits. Um, right, let's have a look. So let's have a look at our squad, what ages they are and what potential they are. So first thing, peak match day squad from first team, squad happiness, undecided. Ooh. Dynamics are currently content and likely take serious. Okay, so got training Monday to Friday. Training is one of the most important aspect of developments. Okay, tactics, that's fine as well, and squad. Okay, right. So let's see who we got in terms of our squad. What are their potential? We got Mark Howard, who's I will do afterwards, buddy. I'll have a look. Don't worry. Appreciate it. So we have a 22-year-old goalkeeper. Some of these sort of like the older goalkeepers are on very high salaries. So you see this one, he's a 33-year-old and he's two star and probably on a very high wage. Mark Howard. Yeah, so he's probably going for 7,000 to 10,000 pound. His salary is 1.2k. Damn. I'm assuming this guy is a lot less. Yeah, look, he's worth 22 to 90k. So Mackenzie Chapman is worth a hell of a lot more, guys. Um, I'm going to have a look at Mackenzie Chapman as my main goalkeeper. Um, first team. No worries. I'll let me see if I can add you right now. It's not a problem, buddy. You are already in there. There you go. I've added you, I believe. Uh, I believe I've added you. Um, let's have a look. Uh, so he's a goalkeeper, Mackenzie Chapman. I put him as substitute one. Now, slightly happy. Matthew Young. What is he worth? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. No, let's make Matthew Young the goalkeeper. What am I doing? Um, uh, remove from position. Remove from position. Uh, I'll put Mackenzie Chapman as substitute one, but this Matthew Young kid, no problem, dude. No worries. This Matthew Young is worth 1.5 million, but he's on £3,000. He's on £3,000, but he's got potential of 5 star. 5 star. Um, yo, dude, I'm at the moment I can't really talk on there. No problem. No, bro, no worries. Appreciate it. So let's put him as a goalkeeper. DC Brandon Cooper. 24-year. Oh, he has a potential of 4-star. Ooh. I tell you what, I think this Mark Howard is on a lot of salaries. I think we need to sell him, guys. That is a lot of money. So how do we sell this guy? Let's see. Tactics, player database, transfer activity, and messages, actions. Okay. Transfer listed. Oh, asking agent about market interest. We need to sell Mark Anna. Would happy to listen to offers. Would like to know how much he was worth on the current market, please. He just doesn't have any interest. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna transfer list him anyway. I'm gonna transfer list him, guys. Because he's on a lot of money. He's on a lot of money, and we don't need that. That thing. Selection info. Is there any way I can add the age in there? Stats, goalkeeper, general play, development, dynamics, playing time, contracts, attributes, general info, selection info. Okay. The age interesting. I've not been able to add any details in terms of their age. Okay. Brandon Cooper looks like, what foot is he? So he's a very good. He's 24-year-old, great age, probably a lot of interest. First touch is great, heading is great, marking is great, passing is decent. Very strong and perfectionist. Personality is perfectionist, so that's a good personality to have. Buy Maguire, bro. I am in Division friggin' 2. How do I buy Maguire? Bring us slabber drinks. Slabber power. He's on a really high salary though. He's got a good relationship in the dressing room. That's robbing a bank. Yeah, definitely. Ball playing center back. Dude, do you know what? That's very good trade. So it's for the system that we like to play, that is actually, he's very good. I am going to have a look. What what foot is he? Performance. Sorry guys, I'm just having a look to see what foot is he. Where do I find the information about which, is he left footer or is he right footer? So it just says central defensive midfielder, but I like to see, because he's a ball playing midfield defender, he's it does not say. I'm struggling to find that information. Low risk. Yeah, he looks like a good player. I'm just trying to find out with what foot is he. Is he a left footer or is he a right footer? I'm just trying to see where I see that information about the player. See, because he's got avoids using. Oh, there we go. Right. So he's right footer. Avoids using weaker foot. Right. Yes, it does. It does, dude. It honestly, you could be. I won't be streaming this entire thing, so I'll probably stream the first game and maybe do a transfers. But I wanted to kind of do a general introduction edit, because this could I could sit here for hours. You know what I'm saying? Like hours. But this is important, guys, because he avoids using wicket foot and he's very strong right footer. So this is very relevant because you don't want to play him on the left-hand side of the defense if he's a ball-playing defender. You want to play him on the right-hand side of the defense. Uh, right-hand side of the defense. No problem, dude. No problem. So what's the other? This one is a 25-year-old, again, a right footer. Interesting. Josh Osterfield. Okay. I wish that filters. How do I put so that I can see their nations? Because I want to see what nations I've got already. Overview. Ah, so gotta go overview. So, oh damn. So we already got one Uruguayan player. Oh, who's this? DC Loic Ayana. Action. Contract squad, move to senior squad. 100%. Brings the ball out of defense. That is a very good trait. Oh, look at the agility and balance. This dude is a baller. Do you know what? Absolutely. You got a good recommendation there. And I'm going to put Loic Ayana as one of the other defenders. So this is very good. This is very good. So we got Brandon Cooper, Loic Ayana. Who's this? Ooh, look at this 17-year-old. He's got potential of 5-star based on our team. That is very good, guys. Carol Malcolm? Carol Malcolm? All right, we'll go with Carol Malcolm. Can I add him? Under 21s, Carol Malcolm. Yes, we want to move him to senior squad. I absolutely want to give him a chance to develop. Yo, Soba, how you doing? Absolutely, buddy. We're just playing. I'm just setting up the team. I'm looking at the team of Salford United. See what they've got. Okay. So this one apparently has a lot of potential. Oh, he has a potential of 5-star based on the current rating, and he's 17-year-old. Absolutely, guys. This dude is a baller. Tries tricks, cuts inside from the left wing. Okay, so this is very good. So obviously we're gonna put him on the left wing. Yo, Madrid, how you doing? Where did it go? Where did it go? Carol Malcolm. There we go. AML. There we go. We make him, guys, attacking on the other side because he likes, guys. What I like is cuts inside from the left wing, so that's good. So if he got a wing back that's kind of go overlaps him, that's good because he comes in, cuts in, and does a thing. So we just need a left footer on the other thing. Oh, nice. Yes, I am not happy about that. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, It is I've discovered that as well. Just because it just puts an unnecessary load on the system. Unnecessary load on the system, and I'm not particularly keen on that. You see, I'm not happy. I'm not quite keen on this guy. He's on £2,000 a week, and he's only got 3 star. He's already potentially uh, at his absolute max. I don't want to sell him yet, but I do need to find somebody that's left footer that's got similar traits as this dude, but has got a bit more potential than this. This is not really worth that much. Um, Luke Garbott. Did you choose Grimsby? Fair enough. Fair enough. Wow, this guy's 31. He's on 2.5K as well. We definitely, guys, we definitely need a right wingers that are left footer. Playmaking wing back. Yeah, there you go. This guy's a wing back. This guy's a wing back. Oh, did you? Nice. Fair enough. Fair enough. Marshall. Um, Marshall Hayes. Marshall Hayes. Okay, how old is he? 15-year-old. Got a potential of 4 star. Wow, he's worth 95 to 20,000. 200,000 already, sorry. Do you know what? I might train this 15-year-old. No nonsense centre back, white centre back, ball playing centre back. I thought he's a right back. I thought he was a right back. Okay. I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. New Yamal. Yeah, bro. Maybe you'll find a new Yamal. Left foot. So this guy is kind of winger. Is attacking left striker center. So he's more of a well, he is a striker. We need probably a striker, guys. How this right, this guy's got to be our main striker. 20-year-old guys, very low, knocks the ball past opponents. That is pretty damn good. This guy's kind of old too. Maybe work on more on defense. Yeah, I'm kind of that's exactly what I'm looking at the moment. I'm looking at younger players that I can invest in, Chris. Um, yeah, I think this Siri guy is definitely better. So I'm just gonna put the Siri as my main striker because um this 30-year-old, I'm gonna try to sell him because again, he's on £3,000, which is a lot. Right. And £3,000, which is a lot. Um, let's try to put him on transfer. They can loan them out the lower or high division due to potential, so you can prove them in Prem. Like, yeah, I want to develop them myself, dude. I want to develop. My client would prefer to stay, but he is open to speaking to other clubs. Asking price unspecified. Right, let's go with that. We're gonna sell him. Yo, Edits has joined YouTube. YouTube. I'm gonna try to sell him because he's on a lot of salary, 3,000, and he's 30-year-old. We don't want that. But this guy, Joe, J. Bird is all right. We will add him to the. Maybe. I wanna see if I can have a game or two. I want to have a game or two first with them because ideally what I want to do, because when they are in on use contract, you can't loan them out, can you? You can only play them in your team. Um and if you send them to the higher divisions, they potentially are gonna not sign a new contract with you if they develop too quickly. Do you know what I mean? They may not sign a new contract with you, dude. That's the biggest difficulty. Um, Oliver Turton, how old is he? Wow. We definitely need a right back. This guy's 32-year-old. Um, Tim Edwards, 42, 2.5K. What's Oliver? Yeah, dude, if I sell them, if I send them out, they might refuse to sign a new contract. I need to sell this Oliver Turton as well. I'm gonna sell this Oliver Turton. Transfer listed. Yes, I'm gonna transfer list Oliver Turton, but I'm gonna put this guy as my right back. I need to have a younger team, man. Maybe. As I said, I picked, dude, for my team, I picked that I'm good at developing players, and I want to make sure I do that. You see, this is not very good. So this is taking one of my international spots for Haji Mwanga, and he's only got a potential 3-star. He's got good stats, but I'm not quite a fan of that. But I like his traits that he brings out the ball out of defense. And he's got a good age, but his development is not particularly um a good development point. Michael Rose, 29-year-old. You see, this guy is a bit better, but he's a center back. Look, he's only I don't think that's an AFCON, is it? What nation is it? Oh, it's Tanzania. Yes, it is an AFCON nation. Uh yeah, 3-star for this division. I'm gonna try to sell him. I could do with this value. I could do with this value. He's on a good he's on no he's on an okay salary, but he's um I need a bit more younger players that are kind of in this division. Although he's got the thing, AFCON is bigger risk of injury too. Absolutely, 100% with you on that. Mark Howard. Um, okay, so this one is gonna go into um Cole Daniel. Let's have a look at this Daniel Otsusu. Again, he's Nigeria. Holy friggin' heck, he's on a huge salary, 5,000, and I'm assuming that is he's our best player, 4-star. But honestly, I think this player is better because he's on 480 thing and he's got a bit better salary. This guy is on £5,000 a week. Get a European player, but not expensive like Albania, Romania, and so on. Yeah, but well, it depends. It depends, dude. Ideally, what you want is you want somebody that is kind of registered as British. Yeah, Nicolas Jurga actually has a good side will progress in Copa del. Yeah, no, dude. The point is the dude is the other dude, the Uruguayan guy, is from Uruguayan guy is from he's 20-year old and his salary is very low. This guy is on £5,000, so I'm going to try to sell him. He's very good. Don't get me wrong. His stats are very good, and he's got decent things. But I actually prefer to sell this guy because if I can get 700k, um, transfer listed. There we go. If I can sell this dude, yeah, dude, these wages are extremely low. Yank's wage will be much higher, dude, much higher. Um, what we want to do is somebody like the thing is with somebody like this Udo because he's Nigerian and he's on 5k. So first of all, he takes one of our foreign player spots that we got. So if you look at the nations, we currently got one Congo, Tanzania, and Nigeria and Uruguay, and this one. We don't want that, guys. We want to reduce it because these guys have got to actually be absolutely top notch on a lower wage. And this guy is not going to bring us anything. High vision, which means dependencies on him death in January. Yes, absolutely. Again, yeah, he's going to leave in January as well. That is going to be hugely problematic for us. Yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% with you on that. Ben Woodburn, he's 25 years old, 3.5k, potential 4-star. He's more of a, he does play central mid, so we're gonna use him as that player. He's got a good age and good position, so we're gonna play him as one of the, not the DM, as attacking player. There we go. Um, Wales is the issue too because Wales constantly has use in FM. Yes, yes they do. So this guy, look, he's got a good nation, good ability. This is the kind of player that you want because you can get up to 1.3 million for him, but he's currently injured at the moment. He's gonna be our left wing, so definitely he's a keeper. Why don't you try to develop midfielders since most teams buy them out really fast? Well, that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm currently what I'm doing, Chris, at the moment is I'm not going to play a game today. I'm going to first go through all these guys. I'm going to go through potentially recruiting someone. So let's have a look. So this guy is very good. So we're going to leave this guy out. So this is a very good player. Um, I'm gonna want to transfer list this dude, 100%. Transfer listed, yes. These guys are not needed, and we need them off the wage book. Even if we sell them for peanuts, guys, we want them off the wage, basically, off the wage. Like, look, this guy is on 2.5k. He's already at his maximum potential, and he's 31-year-old. He's going to drop down the value even more than this because of where his age is at and also in terms of his max ability. So we don't really want this player ideally. So I'm going to transfer list him as well. Matt Butcher. So he's a DM. We need a DM. So for now, we put Matt Butcher as a central defensive midfielder. Okay, what's this George Grant? Okay. Um, we'll put him as a DM. Okay, and we'll put George Grant as substitute number 3. This guy is now this guy is very good. look, determination 18, which is fantastic. Good natural fitness, good stamina, good acceleration, good strength. Sorry, not particularly great strength actually, but good work rate, which is what we need for the system that we've got. However, he's Sierra Leone. Again, African nation, and that is going to be a problem. Ideally, we don't want to sell him, but we're going to look at possibly selling him as well. Look, Gabon, 31-year-old. We like, look, it's so frustrating. We really don't have any fullbacks. Like literally, our fullbacks are really bad. Like we gotta have to put this guy on the position as a left back, but we need to buy a left back. We really need to buy a left back because we don't have one. Michael Rose. Wow. He's on 5.5K. He's an inside fullback. Fullback. Uh, no worries, Madrid. Sorry about this, buddy. Apologies for earlier. I missed your message. It did not come up on this other system for a second. Apologies for that. Inside fullback. I don't play with the inside fullback. You see, guys, if I play him, it will be as this defender. And I'm not digging this. I'm not digging any of these stats. And this is not the player that I want. So he's also getting loaned out, sold. Kevin Berbog, somebody wants him. What is he? He's our left back. He's 23-year-old, wanted by AFC Wimbledon. Okay. DC, 25-year-old. Okay. So we really need to sort out our defense, to be fair, guys. Let's have a look at our overview. So we currently got the team. So we need a right wing, a central midfielder. Central midfielder. Wow. So we don't even have a central midfielder. See, he's orange. He's orange for midfield. Okay. So we have to put this dude for now because he's the only one that we've got as a midfield. Because he would fit box to box thing at the moment. This guy's obviously injured, sadly, as well. Like almost a lot of our best players, guys, that are suited towards a system that we are looking for are injured, which is very, very disappointing. 2K. Again, this guy is a wing back. Yep, we don't play with wing backs. Transfer listed. Transfer listed. Transfer listed. No problem, edits, man. Really, really appreciate it. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at the overview, guys. We definitely need a right winger that's left footer. We don't really have one. Right now, I think we only got one, which is this one, I believe, Callum Harris. No. Callum Harris. Right. So I put this dude for now in this position. Okay. So this is our current first team, guys. But what we need is we need a right winger, and we need left winger, and we need strikers, really, that are kind of young, right? So let's go to recruitment, guys, and have a look at these opportunities that are suggested. We don't want fringe players, guys. We don't want fringe players. This is bad, right? So player recommendation: Kieran Gordon, 22-year-old centre back. Interested, very interested. Transfer value 52k. Yeah, that's far too much. Far too much. We only have 75k to work with, guys. Let's have a look. We could try to loan some players. Recruitment focus. AM Priority. Oware. Oh. Ansu Fati will not come to our club, dude. Ansu Fati will not come to our club. You see, this guy, 23-year-old, 325 thing, potential is quite high. Sign Edwards as a priority. Yeah, but we don't have money. We don't have money. Money. How much money we got? Wow. We only have 75k available, so we definitely need to sell some players, guys. We definitely need some yeah, look at all these prices, man. Look at all these prices. Jesus. Like this guy is very good. Scotland, brings ball out of defense. He's a great defender, guys. And yeah. Let's box to box midfielder. Like, look, these are all pretty decent. Let's have a look at player database. Edit search. Okay. So what we want this position, this position, this position. We want this position. Okay. We want between 15 and 23. Role. Okay. Role in possession. Transfer status. Not listed. Contract status. That's fine. Okay. Minimum scouting grade. This. Okay. Apply. Right. 21-year-old. Transfer value 0. Okay. Now, this is what we want, guys. We want somebody that's been released. Somebody that's been released. What foot is he? Okay, this is very good. Report. Assign a scout until full knowledge. You see, this is a good value, guys, because he's available for free. He's a free agent, 21-year-old that is available at the moment. He's got some good stats, generally good stats, and he's left footer. So that's pretty damn good. Adam Devine, again, decent age, 21-year-old, some decent stats, good pace as well. Let's scout a player for 1 week. Yeah, look, dude, we got thing is transfer value. Can I edit the search a little bit? Attributes. Add attribute. No. Oops. Transfer status, loan status, not listed. Add conditions. Transfer agents. Training. Transfer value. 0. There we go. There we go. Now, this is what you want to see, dude. So you got a lot of different things, a lot of different players, right? Now, I can add a bit more. You see this guy, for example, Daniel Atshead, right? Marginal knowledge. But look at that. He's 0 value. Defensive, he's a playmaker. He's got all right stats, not fantastic. Matteo, yeah, for 23-year-old, that's not very good stats at all. I did, Chowdhury. Dude, I'd mentioned that I will be checking as many games as possible, Chowdhury. Today is the launch of FM26. So I wanted to do basically a stream where I cover the team for the first time, kind of doing through the basics and that sort of thing. So like do about like 2.5 hours stream or something, looking at how the transfers work, just kind of going through some of the basics basically. No, this is not, look guys, this is not particularly great stats. Jeremy Mukiela. Let's add a bit more filter, guys. Edit a search. Let's reduce the age down to 19. See if we can find ourselves any available. Ooh. Oh, jumping reach 20, pace 14, stamina strength 12. Is available to sign on free. Guys, this could be a scouter player. I'm definitely scouting this dude. Kieran Brown. No. Ooh, let's have a look at this Turkia player. Guys, up to 19. Good work rate as well. I might scout this dude as well. 19-year-old Burak Sabah. Did I see Italy? Sam Pako. Italy. See, guys, the benefit of like the other nations is that when you're scouting other nations, they potentially don't have the English tax, but at the same time, I have to be careful. I'm selecting the wrong thing. DM box to box midfielder. So this is pretty damn good. This could be a all rounder. Look at these stats. I like these stats. I'm not a huge fan of the lack of vision, guys. This is not particularly great. No. Owen Wilson. No. Right. Do you know what? We go from Amon Pansar. No. Nothing outstanding. George Dickinson. Flair. Good flair. Decent composure. Okay vision. Decent acceleration. He's but he doesn't have much strength. I would scout him because he could be, depending on strength, is because of his acceleration, could be a very good shout. This guy, I think I've already sent out the thing because of his thing, because of his jumping reach and teamwork. Teamwork is very good. Brad Arthur, Caleb Evans. Some of these stats, the rest of them, we got quite a decent amount of information from him, and he's not looking that great. Harrison King. Um, see, those are very good stats. Stamina, I'm not a huge fan of, but let's scout him to see what it is. Jack Shaw. Decent leadership, decent pace. Let's scout him as well. Marcus Lawrence. This guy is actually wanted. And there is a reason. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this guys could be very important, guys. This Marcus Lawrence. This Marcus Lawrence, man. I might approach him to sign him, guys. You know what I mean? Add to shortlist. I am also adding this guy to my shortlist. These are some key guys that's got some very good stats. Let's just add some of them to shortlist. Caleb Evans. You see, these guys, I don't know. Harrison King. Add the shortlist for now. Will Aiden. Okay. Aggression is 20. Position is 20. This is some decent stuff. Joe. This is not bad, guys. This guy is not bad. This guy is not bad. Let's analyze him as well. Michael. Ooh. Good vision, good teamwork, jumping reach, tackling. Oh God, this guy could be ideal. Indefinitely. Will an poem. Oliver Berry. No. Ismail. Oh, guys, this could be a good pick. This could be a good pick. This could be a good pick. Look at that. Natural fitness, great. He's fairly strong left foot, work rate, good things, guys. This is at the short list. Definitely. And I like them. To be honest, I might approach him to sign him. Yeah, guys, this is actually I might not approach to sign now. Breakthrough prospect, squad regular starter, squad player, immediate. Additional problem, we'll find. Regular starter. Okay. My client is happy to move on at this stage, but we're willing to listen. I'm happy to start negotiating, sort up and let's get into the detailed aspect of my client's contract. Ooh, right. So he wants appearance fee, promotional wage increase by. So his wage is only 440 per week. Let's make it 20%. Brief. This is what my client offers. Appearances fee £180. Let's make it 150. On new substitute 40. Yearly thingy, and but we'll suggest terms. Okay, finalize a deal. There we go. We got a 19-year-old, guys. We got a 19-year-old DM, Ismail Olad Amhand, which is he's got pretty good stats, guys. Pretty good stats. I think we found a good DM there with these stats. Depending on what the other bits are, could be worth quite a lot of money. And as a free agent, that is a good pick. Declan, no. Dan Barton, no. Oops. Damn it. Where did it? Where? Transfer activity. Shortlist. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. MC Advanced Playmaker Ben Croft. Wow, this is not very good. Joseph Johnson. Not particularly impressed. Yassine Toure. Nah. Also not particularly impressed. Trevon Bryan. Trevon Bryn. I'm not digging these stats, to be honest. These aren't the best stats, really. No, position is pretty damn low. James Westwood, DMAM. Nope. Jack Holman. Nope. Temi Okuwa. Determination 20. I'm not digging this weak foot, but I'm digging this and digging this and digging this and this. I'll scout him a little bit more. Where's Temi Okuwa? I should have had him. Where was he? Temi! Where are you? Temi! Oh, god damn. Where's Temi gone? Oh, man. I lost Temi. Okay. Burak Subka. Not really digging that other bit about him, but I like the fact that he's very strong on left foot, stamina and so on. We got a scouting in progress. I'll put him on my short list anyways. We'll see what it is. Sami Odua. Oh, we did that. Oh, there we go. Temi. Oliver Jones. Ooh, now this is very good. Bravery, good determination, good. Let's scout him. Add the shortlist. Could be a good one, this. Jaden Chipamanga. Chipanga, Chipanga. Okay, I don't know. something dark side. We don't have enough information about him, so we'll do a bit more digging on him. This Sam Ubku, I put a scout in. I'm not sure whether I should have really done that, but we've done it anyway. Alfie King. Tackling 11 to 17, acceleration. This is definitely seems like a good player. Add to shortlist indefinitely. Prince Zero. What a name. Prince Zero. Got some good stats, this Prince dude. Let's have a let's have a look at him. Let's look at this Prince guy. Indefinitely wanted. 75. Yo, bro, 75. Guess what? I'm playing Football Manager, right? And I've already found myself a very young 19-year-old Dutch player, Ismail Ulad Emhand. I've already approached him and he's agreed to a contract because he was free agent. Look at his stats. Good find. 5-star right foot, 6-star, sorry. And he's got some there thingy, dude. He is Dutch. He's going to be joining Salford. I'm managing Salford, bro. Lower Division England. Jesus, what a long name. Testimony. Iga Bingo Henny. Yeah, that's terrible. Absolutely does, dude. Once I get to the next game, once you kind of set up the thing, then you simulate a game, dude. Simulate a game, and it will show you the game. You can co-op with other friends and that sort of thing, as well. But you do a full-on management in terms of finding players, you scout them, everything, dude. No. I'm just currently trying to recruit players for the team. I'm trying to see what I can find. Hallenbach, no. Just keep going up when I'm coming down out of it, which is very annoying. Testimony, Gabriel Wedworth, Tom McCallum. Wow, this Tom McCallum was not very good. Benji Maccabi. Oh my god. Nope. Benji Maccabi. Judah. This seems like a good find, guys. Guys. I think we found another good one. 100% scouting this. I might even approach him. Look at that. Heading 18, tackling 18, teamwork 20, pace 18, jumping reach 17. Do you know what? I am approaching this guy. Approach to sign. Hi. Squad player. Suggest. I'm happy. Finalize promises. Negotiate contracts. He's only asking for £250 a week. Nice. 20% yearly wage rise. I am going to just raise it to 300. Okay. Loyalty bonus 2-year. Let's make it 3-year. Appearances this. Let's make it 45. Suggest terms. There we go. We got ourselves a 18-year-old right back. English right back, guys. Nice. for free. Look at these stats. Look at these stats, guys. What was his name again? Oh, damn. Why didn't I not add him? Judah Tawia. And he's English as well, guys. Judah Tawia. Where's Judah? Judah, there we go. Al Amin, no. Kosoko. Al Amin Kosoko. Emmanuel, where is he? Emmanuel Okuwe. Nah. Cavelli, Cavelli Haywood. No. How you doing, guys, by the way? 75 Chris, everybody in the chat. How are you guys doing? Zain Ratai. Constantis Ivanov. No. Yo, this game, dude, Football Manager goes into so much detail, bro. Like, so much detail. Oh, nice. This game goes into so much detail, 75. Like, literally go through every little detail. Like, I am currently looking through all these potential players to see what we can find. We need players that are free because we're very poor. They are very poor and we want players that are free. Because it got kept getting delayed because they were moving to a new engine and the FM got cancelled because it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. And they just got to a point where they were like, yeah, we just can't make it this year. Strength 20, pace 19, determination. Do you know what? This is a good player. This could be a good player. I am adding him to shortlist because he's got pretty well rounded for a deep. I would say a defender. Um, no, I'm not digging this one. Even though he's Ireland. Do you know what? This guy's got good passing, good first touch, good aggression, good natural fitness. Terrible weak foot though. I'm gonna scout him though. I'm gonna scout him. Thank you so much, Commander. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do cover a variety of games, buddy. I will be playing this FIFA. I play Ark, you know, but I could at the moment is the other games that I'm playing is mainly Outer Worlds that I will be playing and also Dying Light coming. So many different variety, buddy. But thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. Uh oh, don't apologize. Thank you so much for tuning in. Honestly, you know, it's whatever helps you, you know, and you know, if he helps you kind of listen and kind of listen to some of us yapping along, absolutely, you know, it helps a lot to watch different things and having conversation. You are. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate the time. Really, really appreciate it. Um, nah, this guy's pretty rubbish. Okay, where was I? Oh, guys, by the way, this is takes time. It takes effort. You gotta spend a lot of time to kind of look for like if you want to find gems, you really gotta spend the time, especially if you want to spend no money. where I'm from, I live in UK. I live in England, Leeds. Oscar Dauber. Those are some good stats. Those are some good stats. Oh, are you from Turkey? Ooh. Look, I'm currently scouting this guy, this kid called Borak Sabah. He is ooh, yes, they are. They doing they recruited somewhere. They got rid of Jose Mourinho and they recruited somebody. I'm currently scouting this Borak Sabah. He's a free agent. Looks like a decent kid. 18-year-old. We'll see how it turned, how good he is if when the report comes in. Conor McVie. Yeah, he didn't want to manage. He did not want to manage. He clearly was not happy about managing in Turkey. He did not want to manage there. And I think he just went there just to get paid. It was sadly obvious, unfortunately. Yaw, what a name. Yaw. I wish he did this whole thing that I doesn't would remember this a little bit more. Yeah, Galatasaray currently are got the best team in Turkey. They got the best team, dude. Like Osimhen, dude, is amazing. He's no, no worries 75. No worries. Osimhen is absolute peak player, man. He's absolute peak right now. Like oh, you're learning from yours for your test week. Ooh, fun times, eh? Fun times. Dante Orr. What a name. We're not finding anybody. And this is this, you know, when it kind of goes into this and you got to come back, it's so annoying. I've got to find a way to find a thingy. Oh, no worries. Another Kerem, another viewer is called 75. That's why I mentioned 75. But yeah, no, Kerem. Yeah, Osimhen and Lero Osimhen is amazing player. He's a lot of clubs want him because he's so good. So yeah, absolutely. The dude, Osimhen, brilliant. Tom Udwin. It will be very difficult. Yeah, very difficult to challenge Galatasaray considering their current team. But didn't you guys have a bunch of players that you sold? I think you still got. Let me have a look. Who you got? Semedo, you got very good, Karam. Taliska, oh dude, the guy's a baller. You got Skinia, Yusuf and Nasri. Dude, you guys got some decent players. You never know. You never know, man. You never know. Galatasaray at the moment are the strongest team. Yes, the strongest team, but you guys have got good chances. 75, it's complete hell at the moment. Sorry, Karam. I'm also streaming to TikTok, and one of the viewers in TikTok sometimes their chat doesn't come in, so you can't see their chat. Apologies. Um, it's complete hell with your test 75. Oh, damn. I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain. Yes, I stream on TikTok, Kick, and YouTube at the same time. YouTube and Kick are my primary platforms. So it's for me, it will be supports me and helps me a lot when people watch it on YouTube and Kick. So thank you so much. Ben Shiaf. No. Thank you. No, that those two are my primary platforms. I've not been as active recently on them. But those are my primary platforms. This whole going back is so annoying, guys. I've got to say, I wish it would just go back to where I am, so I don't have to kind of Ben Furlong. Joe Collins. No. Thank you. Thank you so much, Karam. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're looking for some good talents, guys. This clearly is not Charlie Carroll. Acceleration is already fixed. Yeah, I'm not digging this Charlie Carroll kid. Xavier Smith. Guys, look at this beautiful thing. Oh my God. Guys, this is a wonder kid. Oh man. 100%. Look at that. 17-year-old with 20 determination, aggression. Oh my God. Who am I signing? Center back and a thingy. I'm definitely all over this one. Guys, we found ourselves a very, very good player. Action. Which team? He's plays or for Australia. He's in Australia and he is he's free agent, so he doesn't have a team. He doesn't have a team. So look, we're looking, Karam, we're looking for free players. Yeah, dude, he's not a world star, so this goes up to 30. But for a free agent, somebody who doesn't have anybody to play at the moment, this is amazing. Squad player immediate suggest. There we go. Finalize promises. Let's get rid of this. Promotion wage rise by 20%. We get rid of the yearly increase, but we will increase his salary to £250. Loyalty bonus, we give him £700 and we give him 3 years. Suggest. There we go. Yes, indeed, new Roberto Carlos. We found ourselves a star, guys. Xavier Woods. There we go. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. The only downside is he's Australian, so we're going to be limited on players of nations. Oscar Dauber, Xavier Smith, Ben Furlong, composure, vision. Nah. Ben Furlong, Joe Collins, Will Perry. Let's scout him. This guy seems like a good player as well. Add to shortlist. Yeah, dude. I'm just I'm checking to see what we can find. Fraser Harper. Flair. Not a huge fan of this. Let's scout him. He seems like an alright kid, but uh Joshua and no. Max Hayes. Um, so many guys. Let me save it, by the way. How do I save? Ah, there we go. Save game. I want to make sure I save it. I don't want to repeat this process. Where is it? Elliot Propert. Alfie Lousy. So far I haven't seen any bugs, but I haven't had any issues with this FM. But you know what? With a lot of new games, you do get a lot of bugs. Hopefully they will fix it. You know, hopefully they will fix it. But I haven't had any bugs yet. The only annoying thing, Karam, that I did not like was the fact that women's leagues, I said this a couple of times already, was not optional. When I added England, it also added the other leagues as well, which was very annoying. Keen, no, this is not very good. Uh, hmm. Daniel or 17-year-old Callum Reid. I was already look at Callum Reid. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. I wish this was a bit tidier. Max Hayes. Ken. Keen. No. Alfie Dante or Callum Connor Ruben Claremont. No. Sorry, Reese Claremont. I'm getting my names mixed up, guys. I'm so engrossed with looking at the database. New game. I hope I understand, but we wait. So we wait 2 years. I know. The reason we waited 2 years, Karam, was because the other game there was issues because they're moving on to the new engine. You know, with the base of the game, and with the base of the game being on the new engine, it is it's problematic. There's always gonna be teasing issues. There's always gonna be teasing issues with this. So hopefully they will fix it. You know what? Hopefully they will fix it. Borgon Matthews. Not really. Borgon Matthews. Joshua Clark Anders. Oh my god, that is terrible. That is terrible. Harry Shipstone. Not really, no. Peter Holmes. Ooh, this could be a good guy. Um, Axa Cloak. Oh, no. Definitely not. Joe Holden, definitely not. Luis Rhodes, no, not particularly. Antonio, no, absolutely not. Dribbling, work rate, good work rate, but meh for the rest of it. Mohammed Mustafa, nope. Owen Wilson. What? Oops. What a name. Yep. Not very good. Blessing. No. Not very good either. Kieran Brown. Not very good either. Okay. So I think that's about it for this part. Let's go back to the squad. Portal. Okay, Salva responsibility introduction. Okay, so we put a bunch of players on sale, and with this, begin introduction. Okay, we have a match against Crew on Saturday and might be helpful for you if you delegate tasks to backroom team until they're more settled in. Okay, yep, we do that. Attacking, physical, overall, outfit, recovery, match report, rest. Ready off. Okay, yeah, that seems reasonable for now. You are that of course, and the staff can help you with while you have also a media obligation around your appointment. Okay, that's fine. On match day itself, you might want to one of the handle position instruction team talks and for non-combative fixtures like friendlies. Focus on act as a manager, delegate a staff under control. Danny Rose, the thing, head of US development, that's fine. Having to deal with the transfer and contracts as a job all itself, and definitely help delegate the thing. Delegate staff. No, I'll handle the transfers myself. Throughout the season, responsibility, backroom staff introduction. Throughout the season, you will be opportunity to adjust what the end costs. Just don't know how you can help. Okay, that's fine. Right. Salford City squad introduction. Begin introduction. Captain Luke Gabbard, leadership, teamwork. Vice captain to be selected. Matt Butcher, fullback. 20 Matt Butcher. Okay, we'll go with Matt Butcher. Okay. Vice captain. Okay. The hell? Why can I not assign this? Matt Butcher, 27-year-old Luke. No worries, Karam. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Again, appreciate it. At the moment, my YouTube, not many videos, but I'm working on to bring in more videos on it. So because there's going to be some adjustment in content, but you can check that out as well if you ever want to. And all my streams stays on YouTube because I stream on YouTube all the time. They stay there forever, so you can check out previous streams as well. No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, buddy, for tuning in. Turton. Continue. Below average. Okay. In the introduction. Players' expectations, squad player. The players time for next season, financial fair play, overall balance, squad reaction. Okay, continue. Let's have a look at our first tag, code of conduct. Lugard presented us with potential code of conduct as a part of rules for the players to uphold. The team have suggested fixed fines instead of working on case-by-case basis, so the expectations are clear from the start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think these are fair, guys. I think with in terms of like the services and so on. So we stick with that. We go next. Luke Garber. It's great to meet you, guys. I'm Luke Garber. I would like to give you an overview of a relationship I'm playing on in at Salford, if that's okay. I'm gonna say hierarchy captain, social groups, begin introduction. Okay. Right, guys, it's been about 3 hours of stream. I think that's a good time to sort of call it. I'm gonna save the game. I will basically, guys, I move every once in a while here and there. I will also be streaming Football Manager. I wanted to really kind of do just a general introduction, guys. Just kind of open up the team, kind of do a bit of a transfer, whereas the fun is at with it, and also kind of just kind of go around looking like what the menus are like and that sort of thing as well. It was Hiya, Chris. I'm about to get off because it's been about we've done about the 3 hour stream, so a fairly healthy ones. Again, I will come back with Football Manager again at another points and that sort of thing to kind of delve in a little bit more as the kind of team develops a little bit more. But we made some, dude. Look at the recruitment, dude. What we made. We found ourselves at the moment, a couple of players transfer activity. We found this Ismail Ulad Emhand, Chris. Very good player. Very good player. We found this Joda Tawia. Very good player. And we also found this Xavier Smith. Again, all very good players. I made some bids for them. You know, it's all looking all fine and everything. So we're waiting for the thingy free transfer available to sign. But yeah, why is it not doing that? But I have to have a look to see what the situation is. But yeah, but guys, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I will delve in a little bit more, play around with some of the options and that sort of thing, and we'll see how it goes. But once again, guys, hope you're having an amazing time. Let me just switch to the main screen. The plan of action over the next coming weeks is continue with Outer Worlds. I'm not playing it off stream at all because I want to stream it as much as I can on stream. So I've not really played that. Hopefully, I'll be able to cover the entire game on stream. Would be amazing. I've also going to be cover. I've obviously done the day of launch for Football Manager today as well, which is amazing as well. I will continue to kind of cover it here and there. Again, moving on from middle of November and sort of December when there's a quieter period, guys. The primary focus is going to be games like this: Football Manager, Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know, Ark, stuff like this that will be kind of mix and matching every once in a while to see what games we're going to be playing, because there's just not going to be that many good launches, and maybe have an overarching game that I'll play alongside them. But again, I'm kind of working on refining that, and would love to hear your feedback, guys, on what sort of content you want me to cover, how you want me to cover it, and you know what we'd like to kind of see. But once again, guys, hope you had an amazing kind of experience somewhat with this, getting a general understanding of what the game is like, and you enjoyed it. And hope you're doing awesome wherever you are. And until next time, take care and peace.